Alright guys, welcome back to an architecture tour of Half-Life 2. I am Simon and well, we are going to Little New Odessa. On a buggy!
Hello, Dr. Freeman. The car's all ready for you.
Great.
Hop in and I'll lower you down to the beach.
Well, before we hop in... yes, so the sea level is... Wait a minute. Okay, the sea level is supposed to be much lower now than it used to be because the Combine is doing something to the oceans. That's...
The car's ready for you now, Dr. Freeman.
Alright, that's kind of part of the backstory of this game, and as you can see, like, boats are stuck on dry land because the water used to be, up to there at least. Except that I was looking over there. And it doesn't fit, does it? Because that's a lot lower than this. So if the water is meant to be, up there,
The car's ready for you now, Dr. Freeman.
it would cover the factories. So yes, anyway, that doesn't quite make sense. What's to say here? I mean, that really does look like a refinery, like an oil refinery. Although it could be something else, but it sure does look like an oil refinery. And it doesn't say here. Shut up. But later on, there's like actual oil facilities there. Like it actually says on the signs and everything. I think we'll find out. Apartment building, that's interesting. There's only 2 of them though. And various warehouses. I wonder what that building is. It looks kind of like
Ready for you now, Dr.
an
Freeman.
old port building. Maybe, since it's next to the water. But as you can see, it's brick and it's quite different from the warehouse stuff. Interesting, that. So we came through the train line. I guess the train line... Yeah, the train line kind of entered the refinery. Okay, we can accept that. Train line through these buildings.
The car's ready for you now, Dr. Freeman.
And then out to the port area. This is interesting. We can come down here. Although there's not much to see, really. Seagulls. The crane as well, like, from the very beginning of this game I've been saying how a lot of the time Valve will show you something happening before making you do it
The
yourself.
car's ready for you now, Dr. Freeman.
I heard you the first time. Really, I heard you the first time. And so in this case we see the crane with the magnet. Later on we're gonna have to do this for ourselves. So again, it's showing you how it's done before you have to do it in. Also introducing the ant lines in a relatively safe environment, although not for long. Alright, guess we'll keep moving.
Good, here we go.
Well, sorry to have kept you waiting.
Magnet's failing.
I like how they trash talk the ant lines.
Sorry, Doc.
And this part is basically to show you that you can use the gravity gun to flip it back over.
Get that car up, right? Get the hell out of here.
Alright. Guess we'll go driving. Interesting. Can't really tell anything about that building. really want to take some time to look around, but I'm getting attacked. There's a little racing track here. I've never actually played on it though. What's over here? Dead end? Alright. More boats. I guess there's nothing much over here. Oh crap. Ah yes. No, no, no. Go away. What are you doing? No. Can I go now? No? Okay, I'm not... I might actually die. Well, that was embarrassing. I guess we'll stop messing around. There's not much more to see anyway. No, not much more to see. Whoa! Yeah, that's very, very embarrassing actually. Let's try that again. It's morning, I guess. The sun's pretty low in the sky. Alright. Yeah, there's some health here, I think. Well, I hope there's some health here. Seeing how I'm down to 68 health. Because I failed. Alright, no problem. No problem. Back to full health. A building in the middle of nowhere. We'll see this a lot as we go along the drive. A lot of houses and things in the middle of nowhere, but I'll talk about them as we get to them. Let's just say for now it's kind of unusual to have buildings out not close to anything. Tunnels are used for loading screens. It's kind of strange just how many tunnels there are here, but you know, you kind of need this to transition from one map area to the next for technical reasons. Limitations in the game engine. Like I said a bit earlier, like early computer games, like early 3D shooters were mostly interior. And I guess Half-Life 2 at that time was like kind of halfway between interior and exterior. Obviously you see a lot of exterior environments, but the way they make the game engine, it's still very much like an interior. I don't know if that makes sense, like the techniques and the technologies behind them are adapted from those that were developed for interiors. Anyway, I'm not a software engineer or any sort of specialist in that field, so I won't pretend to know what I'm talking about, really. So see, like a house in the middle of nowhere. Although it might seem kind of romantic to, you know, have a house by the sea and then just live away from the world and all that. It's kind of a hassle, you know. Imagine if you need to buy a loaf of bread or something. How far you have to travel just to get your basic supplies. And here we're introducing the thumper, which as you can see has the effect of keeping the antlions away. So again, introducing game elements before they become really critical. Interesting, it's going crossbones. I wonder if that's meant to signify anything. Seagulls? I didn't say it before, but when we when we came out of the mines, we saw seagulls, and I didn't actually notice that before, but it was foreshadowing this coastal area, because you know seagulls are usually close to the sea. Yeah, because you know before Ravenholm there were ravens, and then before this coastal area there was seagulls. So kind of clever foreshadowing by Valve. I mean, you can imagine if you were lazy, you would just, you know, make one bird and have the same bird in all the different situations. If you have a raven and then you have a seagull, you basically have